what I started is going well, and it's not just to do with me. I've got a really good team around me. Everybody's invested in it in as much as that they know people with cancer, and it is our cancer and leukemia starting point for anybody in the catchment area. It's part of the King's group. We're friends of King's, friends of CUH, friends of the Marsden. We work with them all.
What would you like your legacy to be?
Well, I think I'm going. I'm 80, so I ain't got much. My future's behind me now. My best part of my future. I just like, and I know that they will. The girls that and the team. It's not just girls. I know that they'll carry on running the charity in the way that we started, and it will forever support the NHS services in our area, because they do need a lot of support. You know, the nurses are great, the doctors are great, but the management, well, they've got a difficult job, because it's probably the biggest business in the country, probably one of the biggest businesses in the world, and it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you can't stop it and reshape it. You'd have to section it off, and that means each time you do something like we did in Croydon, they've gone from being underdogs to top dogs in a short period, but you can't do that everywhere at the same time. We funded that. It's a one-stop shop for parents and children that are diagnosed with leukemia. They go onto the app and there's children on it, there's animation on it, there's parents on it, there's practitioners on it telling them about drips and about injections and about lumbar punctures and things like that, explaining it in children's terms, so it gives the journey from start to finish. Sophie had a particularly spiteful form of leukemia, and they took her for a little holiday on the Isle of Wight, and she said to her mum and dad, wouldn't it be nice if all the kids with leukemia could come and have a holiday like this? And unfortunately she didn't make it, Sophie Powell, and the parents raised enough money for us to buy a holiday home on the Isle of Wight. And then they came up with something on a holiday site, not a mobile, a static home, with indoor pool, outdoor pool, kids playground, the things that kids actually want on holiday. And they funded that, we maintain it for them, and it means that kids within our catchment area, even if they're terminal, they can have a holiday on the Isle of Wight from respite, because on the Isle of Wight they've got a paediatric oncology shared care unit, so that if the kids go there for a holiday, their bloods and their meds can go down there, and if they relapse while they're down there, they can still be looked after. So we do that. And also something that we don't advertise is that when a family get into financial difficulties, if you've got more than one child, and a lot of people have, and both parents work, it's very difficult to take it, because if you get a 10 o'clock appointment at the hospital, you might get there at 10, but you might not be seen until 2 o'clock. So the expense of getting up to a London hospital and getting back, again, neutropenic children shouldn't really travel on public transport. So with more serious ones, we fund taxis and things like that. But what we do, if the families get into serious financial difficulty, we pick up either their mortgage, their rent, their rates, their utility bills, just for the period to get them out of trouble. So it means that they don't lose their house, and financial pressures are bad enough when you haven't got a sick child, but when you have, they're even worse. So we do that. We don't advertise that too much, but we do. So that's what we do. Some of the things we do, we raise money by doing events, and we get people to do sponsored. We can arrange for you all to jump out of an aeroplane. Would you like that? Is that a nod? Yes. One nod. Piri, you going to do it? Well, okay. Okay. Well, gotcha. I'll get you signed up for that. But we do.
Do you have any new projects?
Well, at the moment we've got a run or a ride at Bure Water on the 21st of September. You can run round or walk round. It's going to be like a fun day. Do you know Bure Water?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. Hopefully you get a sunny day with a marquee down there so that you can have a slice of cake. You okay for that?
Oh, I'll be there.
Oh, okay, all right.
He'll be there.
You can actually bring your camera if you like, you know. No, seriously, dinners in the House of Commons.
Yeah.
Usually get a local MP as a speaker. Sometimes get a soprano up there to elevate it. You get the balcony overlooking the Thames. It's one long table, holds 56 people. And if this turns out all right, this film, and I like it, you'll get an invite. So sharpen your pencil, get it sorted. But seriously, we do all sorts of things like that. And if you want to do something, if people decide they want to do something outrageous, you know, anything outrageous, there's people that they get on the tops of planes and, you know, get flown about over Biggin Hill. A lot of mad people in Biggin Hill, you know, a lot of it attached to the airfield. What we do is we help you get sponsorship.